Hello, fifth grade scientist. It's Mrs. Limforce, and
Mrs. Clockingay.
we have been talking about the scientific method this week and problem solving in our lesson plans. For today's lesson, we are going to be looking at those steps a little closer. We're going to share our screen here so you can see those steps as we talk about them. All right, here we go. Can you see that, Mrs. K?
I sure can. And I'm going to start with that title, Engineering and Inventing. That's the focus of what we're doing in science right now. Engineers and inventors use science and technology to solve problems or build new machines and structures to help with our daily lives.
Some examples of engineering or inventing at work are building a new ride at Disney World that is safe and entertaining for people to experience, designing a type of farm machinery to harvest crops more efficiently, creating a new game for PlayStation system with different levels and graphics, or even designing a bridge or a highway system for safe travel.
All inventions and engineering projects start the same way and follow the same steps to completion. One of the first steps to inventing and engineering is having an idea. Let's take a look at the steps inventors and engineers use to get their inventions and projects from being just an idea to a completed project.
All right, move this up. Step 1, identify your problem. What are you trying to solve or make easier?
Step 2, imagine your ideas. Think of all the ways you can solve the problem you identified. Make lists. Even if you think it may not work, it may lead to something that will. Research what ways others have attempted to solve this problem.
Step 3, plan your solution to the problem. Based on your research and brainstorming, think of how you would execute your solution. You need to think like a scientist, and your solutions need to be realistic. That means you cannot use imaginary solutions with things that are not capable of existing in our real world. Devise your plan and write down the steps needed to create your invention.
Step 4 is create your invention. Using the plan you devised in step 3, make your prototype. A prototype is the beginning model of an item. When building larger products like bridges and buildings, a prototype is a more cost-effective way to test an idea.
Step 5, test your prototype. What parts work? What parts need revising?
Step 6, revise and improve your prototype. After learning what improvements need to be made to your prototype, make the changes necessary. Each time a new prototype is designed, the new version is called an iteration. Engineers usually change things one at a time and have many iterations before a final product. For example, the product WD-40 had 39 iterations before the prototype WD-40 was a success.
Step 7, share your idea with others. Present your results to others to help improve the world around you.
We can't wait to see what you turn in. We're going to give you a sheet where you can fill in some answers. This will answer steps 1, 2, and 3.
We want you to work on 1, 2, and 3 this week. Be detailed in your description of your problem and how you're going to solve it. Don't work ahead on 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's for our lesson next week. We want you to really take your time and do your best job on these first 3 steps first.
And don't forget, Friday is a day off. Have a nice holiday weekend.
Thank you, guys. That's all we have for today. Have a great day.